Good morning. I'd like to bring the November 5th Planning Advisory Commission meeting to order. The official start of this meeting is 9 a.m. Would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please silence or turn off your cell phones. Thank you for that. I remind those in the audience and those watching on TV that this is the first hearing of any rezoning, text change, or special exception request brought before us today. We will first hear a reading of the staff report for the case by planning staff and ask the applicant to provide a brief overview of the request. We will then give any opportunity for anyone in the audience to speak for or against that request or to inquire about the request. Commissioners will have any needed discussion on the case. Once a motion is made and seconded by the commission, a vote will take place and a recommendation will be rendered. The case will go back to the planning department for their independent recommendation. If a favorable recommendation is given, then the case is forwarded to the city council with the two independent recommendations. If the planning department makes a recommendation for denial, the applicant will have 10 days from the receipt of a letter stating the denial to notify the clerk of council that they are requesting to be placed on the city council's agenda. The City Council of Columbus will hold a public meeting called the first reading. Said council shall consider the case, review planning commission and planning department recommendations, and hear discussion on the matter. Council will make a final decision at the second public meeting called the second reading. Our first agenda item for today is to approve the minutes from the previous meeting, which is October the 1st. Commissioners, any questions on those? Would a commissioner like to make a motion to approve those?
Motion approved.
Thank you. Second. All those in favor? Thank you. Okay. Our first case for today is REZN 10-25-1930, a request to rezone 0.26 acres of land located at 2047 Casita Road. Current zoning is residential multifamily 2 or RMF2. The proposed zoning is neighborhood commercial NC. The proposed use is a laundromat or retail. Jonathan Hunt is the applicant. The property is located in Council District 7. Can we hear the staff report, please?
Good morning. This property is 0.26 acres, and right now it is zoned RMF2, as is everything surrounding it. The future land use is also for residential, but the applicant is requesting to change the zoning to neighborhood commercial. This is an existing building that does have a history of being used for businesses. I was told it was going to be a laundromat, but I did receive a petition in support of this, but they called it a neighborhood market. So when the applicant comes up, we'll get some clarification on that. But he did bring in a petition of support with 63 names on it.
Thank you. Commissioners, any questions for staff? Okay, thank you. Is the applicant here for this one? Yes, sir. Will you come up to the podium, give us your name and your address, and tell us what your plan is for the property?
My name's Jonathan Hunt. My personal address or the store address?
Store address is fine.
The address is 2047 Casita Road. So what we're intending to do with the property is to open up, so there's two sections of the building. On the back side of the building, we want to open up, put a small laundromat in there. And then in the front part of the store, we're gonna have a like convenience store slash little grocery store kind of area. For like retail for the people in the community right there. So it'd be like in the front, it would be a little store, and then in the back of the property, it would be a laundromat.
Okay. And you have a petition in support of this, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Can you share that with us? Will you pass that around if you have that here?
I dropped it off to the zoning yesterday.
Okay, great.
We also have more signatures with support from the community, which we misplaced one of the paperwork and whatnot, but I could bring it in at a later date as well. We're still trying to find it, but we have over 200 signatures from the community. From
the community.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Commissioners, questions on this? Yes. Yes, sir.
I have a question about the grocery store. Is there going to be any food prep done in that, or is it
It's prepackaged. It's going to be prepackaged only.
dry goods?
Yes, sir.
That kind of stuff? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Is there going to be any lottery machines in the grocery store, or it's just plain grocery store?
Are you talking about like the Comm machines? I've heard about them. I mean, I don't really know much about them. I know we were like in the front of the store. We were thinking about like lottery tickets or something like that. But as far as like Comm, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I mean, I don't really know much about it, to be honest with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, what are the hours of your laundromat and your store?
So we were thinking roughly around 7 in the morning to roughly around 8 o'clock at night, Monday through Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday probably around 7 in the morning to about 10 o'clock at night.
The laundromat will stay open longer?
Yes, ma'am.
Would it be, would someone be in there to manage it, or is it just open to the public, just come in and use it, or is there someone gonna be there?
On that part, more than likely somebody will always be on site. Like when the front of the store is open, we're still trying to, figure out as far as like the hours that it's gonna be. We're probably gonna set them both to the same. And we're just gonna kind of go by ear on that one, however it works out.
Okay, so there will be someone there to make sure there's no problem going on?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody will ever be in the building without somebody from us.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other questions? Okay, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak for this request? Or anyone in the audience that would like to speak against this request? Okay. Would a commissioner like to make a motion on this request? Okay.
In regards to REZN 1025-1930, request to rezone .26 acres of land located at 2047 Cassetto Road. Current zoning is residential family 2, RMF2. Proposed zoning is neighborhood commercial. I recommend approval.
Okay, a second? Thank you, ma'am. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Any opposed? Thank you, sir, that passes.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
One quick question. So as far as like how it goes, how long does it take?
Next
for-
steps?
City council is going to be December 9th.
Okay, so we gotta wait till then? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, our next case is REZN 10-25-1931, a request to rezone .31 acres of land located at 2361 South Lumpkin Road. Current zoning is neighborhood commercial, or NC. Proposed zoning is general commercial, or GC. The proposed use is auto repair. Hardrick Porsche is the applicant. The property is located in Council District 7. Can we hear the staff report, please?
This property is .31 acres, and right now it is zoned neighborhood commercial, and there is nothing, it's a lot right now, there's nothing on the property. And the applicant is requesting general commercial for auto repair use. There is general commercial on both corners of the street, but it does back up to residential on the other sides. And the future land use is commercial for this area.
Okay, thank you. Commissioners, any questions? Okay, is the applicant here? Yes, sir. Please come up, give us your name and your address, if you will.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
My name is Hardrick Porsche. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. The address is 2361 South Lumpkin Road, Columbus, Georgia, 31903. Proposed for auto repair, like general mechanic repair, used tires, all the body work. And that's pretty much it. Also, I'm one of the mechanics. I've been in business since 2010. And one thing about me, I don't have cars just sitting all over the place like your average mechanic shop here in Columbus, Georgia. So if there's concern for that, then trust me, I will keep the area clean and free of many cars as I can.
Okay,
Unless
thanks,
it's being
sir.
worked on.
Okay. Commissioners, questions? Yes, ma'am.
Is there any buffer requirement to kind of prevent the neighbors from the back?
Yes. A Category C buffer would be required, and there are 3 options that he can choose from, whether that's landscaping or undisturbed. So if he went with landscaping, it would be 10 feet of trees, or if he wanted to leave it undisturbed, it'd be 30 feet, but I don't know if there's enough room on the property for that.
Okay. Yes, sir.
What kind of structure are you planning on having on the property?
What kind of structure?
What kind of building?
Like your normal cars, normal trucks, no heavy-duty trucks or anything like that.
No, I mean, like, are you
building.
gonna build a building?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it a metal building?
It's gonna be a metal building.
Metal
Yes, sir.
building, okay.
I'm sorry.
Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
Will your back area be fenced in,
Yes,
for
ma'am.
privacy,
Yes, ma'am. Thanks,
will.
sir. Yes, all the way around.
all the way around?
Security, with cameras and everything.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else? Okay, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak for this request? Yes, sir, come up. If you'll scoot over and let him, you can come to this one. Give us your name and your address, if you will, please.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Patrick Prescott. I reside at 2831 Bland Street. I am a member of the Oakland Park Association, and we're here to represent the locals in the community. We're making great improvements in the Oakland Park subdivision, and we feel that we are not against new businesses. We just do not want to tolerate business. And he said the problem, the eyesores that we have on Oakland Park. We just feel that there are already too many eyesores from the type of business he wishes to impose upon us. And we are against that. And it's nothing personal against him, but you look at Rick's on South Lumpkin Road, it is a total disaster. So we will support opposition to this service being implied. And another thing I have a question about is on his sign. He did say tires, but on the paperwork it says just auto service. So can someone please explain to me why it's auto repair and tire service, but it's not that on the paperwork? And you know how they stack up all the tires all over the place? It'll cause rodent problem, okay? And the kids, some of them in the neighborhood, which has nothing to do with him, but you know how they like auto theft and go on and rob, and it's putting us all in danger. So I have other people who would like to speak concerning this, but as a veteran and a homeowner, please do not allow this. Thank you.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Hi, Pat Frey, also with Oakland Park Neighborhood Association. Again, nothing to do with not wanting business, but where that location is, directly across the street, there's already an auto shop that has been there for 40-plus years and established in the community. Just down the street, there's another auto body shop, again, from another family that's established in the community and has been there for over 40 years. And further down on the other side of the street is a tire shop. So we have the industry already on South Lumpkin Road, within less than a mile of each other. If we're going to look at commercial infrastructure in the community, we need a better diversification of the industries and the businesses in the community. I think Ms. Juanita wanted to mention how many signatures she has on the petition in opposition.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. Will you give us your name and your address as well?
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Juanita Taylor. I reside at 2364 Patty Avenue, Columbus, Georgia. And our property will be right behind the auto shop, which I feel and others, a part of the association, we got this petition here signed that we oppose of it. As it's been said, we have at least 4 tire shops on South Lumpkin already. The neighborhood is starting to grow with the new daycare center. Somebody's opening a donut shop next to Piggly Wiggly. So as it's been said, we need something in our community that's gonna lift us up. And we don't feel like a tire shop would be the proper business. Joke.
Is that your petition?
Yes,
Could we see that?
sure.
Thank you. We want to give you a chance to respond on any of those concerns if you want to go ahead. Unless there was there anyone else from the neighborhood that wanted to speak? We want to give you all an opportunity. Okay. Yes, sir, if you want.
I know, I feel your concern, but me, I'm a U.S. Army vet, retired vet, and I know you might think it's a problem that tires gonna be stacked up and cars gonna be all over the place. I promise you that will not happen, okay? I promise you. I'm all about being dressed, being focused, and being the best looking business area in Columbus, Georgia. I promise, I promise if this gets approved that you will see good things come out of my shop area. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, sir.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, is this your first auto machine?
No, ma'am.
Not your first?
No, ma'am.
Where
I've been
was
in business since 2017.
Okay, where?
2010, my bad.
Okay, where was that one located?
I was on Fort Benning, 915 Fort Benning Road. I also was on South Lincoln Road, like Rick's old shop in 2017. And I've been on Victory Drive. And everywhere I've been, my place is probably the best looking mechanic shop in Columbus, Georgia. Because I don't have cars all over the place, tires stacked up everywhere. And that's it.
So you've been in business for a number of years, is what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone else? Questions? Yes, sir.
How did you make the determination to choose that actual location?
Well, I mean, I was looking online, looking for a commercial area because I've been renting for the last 15 years, and I'm tired of paying money for rent where I can actually own my own building, my own property. So I went online, and I saw that the property was for sale. And I talked to the realtor, and I told her that what I wanted to do. And she said, yes, you should be able to do that. And then once we went through all the motions, I signed for the property, to buy the property, and then I found out, oh, it's neighborhood commercial. So I said, oops, it needs to be general commercial. So it was a misunderstanding between the realtor herself and me, and that's when I had to go file the paperwork to get it changed over to general commercial.
And is there any concern of like competition in the area? Because based upon what I'm hearing, there are already multiple shops in that area that provide the same service.
No competition. Just trying to own my own. That's it.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Yes, sir.
You mentioned that you're going to fence in the property. What type of fencing? Were you going to use chain link, privacy fence?
Chain fence with barbed wires all the way across.
Okay. Were you going to do any mesh inserts or anything like that in the chain link? Like to keep people from being able to see through it?
Block visibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to. You actually have to do the back of it. You know, they want you to do the back of the building because that's where most mechanic shops store their cars.
Yeah, but you're just going to do just the back, but not the front
back,
area?
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Questions? Yes, ma'am.
Have you already made the purchase or you're still under contract?
I already purchased it.
You already
Yes. Purchased it month and a half, August 27th this year.
Question for staff. I don't remember on the report for this one. This is compatible with existing land uses?
As commercial, yes.
Yeah.
We don't do it by use, we do it by type, so
Yeah.
we can't say an auto repair, but we can say a commercial business is compatible
Right.
with existing and future.
And one of the neighbors asked the question of the discrepancy of auto garage versus tire shop. Are those the same on, as far as the
Yeah, he was
designation?
describing his business and what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
And then what I put in the paper says auto repair, because that's just what the use is called, and it encapsulates all of that.
So neighbors, there's your answer. We didn't want any misunderstanding on that. Any other questions, commissioners? Yes, sir.
I just wanted to know, is there any type of ordinance or anything from the city that says how many similar businesses can be in the same location? Is there anything like that?
No, not unless it is a transitional home or something of that nature. But in terms of like a Starbucks or a auto repair or anything like that, if it's zoned properly, they can put every CVS on one street if they wanted to.
Okay, any other questions? Okay. Would a commissioner like to make a motion for this case? Yes, sir.
Regarding REZN -10-25-1931, a request to rezone 0.31 acres of land located at 2361 South Lumpkin Road. Current zoning is neighborhood commercial. Proposed zoning is general commercial. I move that we approve the request.
Okay, thank you. Second. All those in favor, raise your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4. Yeah, raise your hands, please. And all those opposed, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so because this is already compatible with the existing land use, and that is the purpose of this committee, is deciding what is compatible with existing land uses, my vote is that we approve. Neighbors, I will say to you, you all have an opportunity to go before the city council when he does too and make your case there as well. So this case passes, but thank you, sir. Okay, our next case is REZN 10-25-1941, a request to rezone 3.85 acres of land located at 4454 Warm Springs Road. Current zoning is general commercial. Proposed zoning is light manufacturing industrial LMI. The proposed use is warehouse or light manufacturing. Harlan Price is the applicant. The property is located in Council District 5. Can we hear the staff report, please?
This is a 3.8 acre property. It already has an existing building and parking and access. They are changing the zoning from GC to LMI, and that is consistent with the future land use, which is LMI, and with the existing neighborhood.
Thank you. Mr. Price, give us your name and your address for the record, if you will.
Yes, my name is Harlan Price. I'm the architect for the client and the applicant. Personal address is 241 Tiger Way, Fortune. At least my business address is 1206 First Avenue.
Thank you.
Yeah, basically, we're not making any changes to the structures this time. It's just that the current tenants, currently, they're now, could be in either general commercial or LMI, but they got some tenants that'd like to move in there that would not be allowed in general commercial. And I think some of the current tenants want to make some changes that would only be allowed in the other ones. So we're basically, that's why we're requesting the change.
Okay, thank you. No one in the audience to speak for or against this. So commissioners, any questions? All right, would a commissioner like to make a motion on this request? Yes, ma'am.
For case number REZN 10-25-1941, request to rezone 3.85 acres of land located at 4454 Warm Springs Road. Current zoning GC, proposed zoning LMI. I propose that we approve.
Thank you. A second? Thank you, sir. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Any opposed? Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I like these easy ones.
Okay, it looks like we don't have an applicant for the last one. Oh, sorry. That's right. We do have an applicant. Okay, so for the record, our last case is REZN 10-25-2709, a request for a text amendment to the Unified Development Ordinance. The proposed amendments are to sections 9.3.3B, Table 2.2.2, Table 3.2.2, Section 3.2.30.1, and Section 13.1.1. Columbus Consolidated Government is the applicant. Can we hear the staff report on this, please?
Absolutely. REZN 10-25-2079. The first one is removing rhythm of spacing of buildings on the streets. This is in the BHAR section. Because of the proximity, we have a lot of variances that come out of the historic district. So we gave BHAR that ability to address setbacks since they live there for the most part, instead of it having going to BHAR and then BZA and so on and so forth. Well, no good deed goes unpunished, so BHAR did not want that responsibility, so it's going back to the Board of Zoning Appeals. But on the next couple of them, we have some hopefully solutions that'll ease some of the pain with variances in the historic districts. So that's the first one. Second one is amend table 2.2.2 to amend the front side and side corner setbacks for single-family detached. And Haley, you can jump in here anytime you want to because you still live in the historic district. I think she's had some issues. But anyway, the setbacks for single-family are 20 off the front, 10 off the side, 20 off the side corner. I don't think there's a single house down there that is 20 off the front or 10 off the sides. So we're looking, and you can go ahead and throw in UPT here where it allows single family. Reducing the front to 10 feet, reducing the sides to 5, and the side corner to 10. And there's some side corners that are 0 feet. And if they're existing, great. We shouldn't have a problem. This is not a fix-all, but it's a help. So hopefully those two will keep folks from having to get variances all the time. Number 4, we only allow single-family detached dwellings in UPT in the high uptown district. We are looking at that zoning for the Liberty District as well. But UPT typically is reviewed by the Uptown Facade Board. They are primarily a commercial board. So we're adding language in here that, well, that's in another part. Hold on a second. This is the part that allows single-family dwelling in UPT and high uptown. We just rezoned, well, y'all saw it, 14 lots in the Liberty District to UPT so we can start some single-family development by the Liberty Theater. One request that has come through recently is to add dwellings, carriage houses to RMF1, RMF2, and the RO zoning district. These are essentially what would look like to you a single-family home in an apartment complex like a Greystone or Swallowtail, but it would be part of the complex and it's considered multifamily. And then there's also a definition, that's number 6 that's in here, to add dwelling carriage house means a detached 1 or 2 family residential dwelling unit located on the same lot as a principal multifamily structure. So again, it would be part of the overall complex, but not a standalone in a single family zone. And I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Okay, any questions? That was a lot.
That was great. Great answer.
Yeah. Okay, there's no one in the audience for or against this, so would a commissioner like to make a motion? We can approve these all as one, is that correct? Yes. Okay. Would a commissioner like to make a motion on these? Yes, sir.
Pertaining to case REZN 10-25-2709, a request for a text amendment to the Unified Development Ordinance. Section 933B, Table 222, and Table 232, Section 32301, and Section 1311. I recommend we approve.
Thank you. Second? Thank you, ma'am. All those in favor? Any opposed? Thank you all. All right, that concludes our business for today. Our next meeting is also November, Morgan, is that right?
November 19th, and then we will also have 2 cases for December 3rd.
Okay.
So let me know your availability.
And thank you all for being here today. We have to, would a commissioner like to make a motion to adjourn? Second, thank you. Have to remember.